the Salty Stitcher here on YouTube, and this is my like 11th video or something. I don't freaking know anymore. It doesn't matter. Numbers are made up. Who cares? Today has been not necessarily a bad day, but it has been kind of a weird, discombobulating week, and I feel like I'm still kind of recovering from it. So if I'm a bit silly, I'm sorry. I also have the doggos in here with me, and I'm just making sure that they're not doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. Like one of the dogs found a piece of krennic that he decided he was going to try. No, sir. Now he's trying to chew on my projects. No, sirs. No, sirs. He's a sweetie pie. This is the one I'm talking about. Is Chewy. Come here, Bubba Dog. Come here, Bubba Dog. This is Chewy's. He's so sweet. He's so cute and fluffy. He needs a haircut and a bath. Yes, he does. He's a puppy and he likes to chew on things he's not supposed to. You're not eating my ears either, Bubba. So they're in here, so if I look distracted, I'm just making sure they're not doing things that they should not be doing. Like I said, Chewy found krennic on the floor the other day, or earlier today, and was chewing on it. I found it first. He didn't eat any of it. It was pretty quick. He was right in front of me, but stuff like that. It was old krennic I also did not need, so it's fine. I threw it in the trash can. It's not a big deal. Today is a Flosstube. We're going to do all the Flosstube things, but just apologize in advance if I feel weird or if I'm acting weird. It's just because it's been a weird week. I wonder if something's going on with the moon. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Start with Flosstubers as per usual. I've been keeping up with a lot of the normal Flosstubers I've been watching. Cross Stitch the Globe, Floss Bossing Cousins, Back Stitches Everything. Oof. Sorry for the cut. I had to sneeze. So I've been keeping up with all my normal Flosstubers that I normally watch. So Cross Stitch the Globe I mentioned. Floss Bossing Cousins, Beck Stitches Everything, Crow Stitcher, Wicked Cat Stitcher. So I've been keeping up with my normal peeps, and I also started watching Annie. I mentioned them in my last, mentioned her in my last Flosstube, and I said it was like two friends, so I wasn't sure who Annie was, but joke's on me, I'm not very good at recognizing famous faces, because the other person in the video was Liz Matthews, the designer, the cross-stitch designer, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Liz Matthews. And so, Annie is the person who's not Liz Matthews. And they were cute. It was a cute video. I didn't get to finish all of it, so I need to go back and finish it. I watch a lot of Flosstube on my way to work. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there that I was silly and thought that the other person in Annie's video was some other person who I did. Anyways, I'm not very good at recognizing famous faces. I really am not. Some things I wanted to make sure I mentioned. So Cross Stitch the Globe mentioned in one of their videos, I think it was this week, the Midsummer Stitch. So Midsummer Stitch is like a virtual retreat. It starts Friday at 5-ish, I believe, and then goes through most of the day on Saturday. It's only $8, so I'll pop the link in for that if I can find it. If not, you can always find it on the video that Cross Stitch the Globe did about it. But I decided, went ahead and bought that because like $8 for a mini retreat, like that just sounds fun. It doesn't sound like it's too like crazy involved. It's a pretty low-key kind of thing, and so I'm pretty excited to be able to do that. Chewy is now on my foot. He's so cute. Mentioned that. I also wanted to mention Wicked Cat Stitch. So Wicked Cat Stitch is someone who I enjoy talking with, and I enjoy watching her videos. And she recently, so I can get these. She recently released some needle minders. She's been making needle minders for a while, and generally likes is pretty generous with them and gives them out, right? But she released them on Etsy to buy, and I wanted to make sure I like supported her, and then she like sent me like even more than I had bought. So I wanted to point some of those out. Some of these are other people's needle minders, because this is just my little needle minder board. I don't always use a lot of needle minders. That way, it bothers me when I can't see. Make sure that you guys can see it too. So this one right here is a little Draco Malfoy. That was one that she sent me that I didn't buy. I bought this little cactus one. So that one I did buy. I bought this little hand. I bought this skull. I did not buy this little S, which I think is super cute. This little green S like Scrabble piece. I bought this little cacti. I did not buy this little white skull. That one is one that she sent me for freeze. I didn't buy this little Dobby down here on the corner. I didn't buy this little butterfly. and I had bought this little potions bottle, but I feel like there's more. Like she gave me. Oh, also this we are the Weirdos Mister one right here. And I think that's most of them. Yeah, but anyways, she sent me a whole bunch of extra stuff. She's super sweet. She also sent me some stickers and such. This is my needle minders thing. I don't, because I was stitch in hand, I don't tend to use a needle minder, to be completely honest. But they're cute, so I do sort of collect them, I guess. But anyways, I wanted to shout her out because she was super sweet and sent me extra goodies, even extra like needle minders that I had not bought. So that was really cool. I think I also watched caught up on Periwinkle Stitcher's most recent video as well. She's super sweet. She lives out in Wales, and I just know she's got such a cool style that I'm not necessarily stitching myself, so it's very kind of traditional, but I don't know. I just think it's classy. It's classy. That's the word I'll use for it. So that's all my Flosstubers. Now, you should be able to see the top down soon. Let me get this stuff out of the way. I have a finish. Let me just make sure. I have a finish. Yay! I have a finish. I have my first, not my first finish ever, but my first finish I think on this channel. In that I don't think that I have. I don't think I have. I'd have to look. Oh, well, no, that's not true. Because I had my finishes that I had made for the Stitching Sirens retreat last month. So I have had finishes on this channel, but this is the first finish SAL that I've had on this channel. So this is Femurs and Fungi. This is on Witch's Garden Crafts Ada 16 count. I'm pretty sure this this colorway was created for this SAL, and it is complete. I love it. I love it. As of right now, I don't know that I've talked about it for sure. I make jokes about it. I don't really plan on doing anything with my finishes. And that's partially because I'm thinking I will end up moving, and I don't want to like frame a whole bunch of stuff and then put it up on the walls and then move. But who knows? I really like it. I think this is one of my favorite SALs I've done recently. I like the fabric a lot. I'm obsessed with the fabric. I keep finding little pieces of thread. I'm obsessed with the fabric, and I don't know. I like the gallery wall presentation of it. Anyways, I like it. I like the way that she does her blend, like not blends necessarily, but the way she does her shadow and like highlights. I just love it. I love it, and it's completed. Yay! I'm so excited. Starts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuffed up all of a sudden. So starts. I'll start with this one. This is going to be Monster House by Satsuma Street. I'll just show you the part that I've started working on. This is the very bottom of the first release. This is a SAL by Satsuma Street. The first release was like a couple days ago. And if you've seen her Animal House design, this is similar, but it's going to be monsters. So I'm super excited. The pattern originally called for like a natural Ada, like a rustic Ada. Or linen, right? But not necessarily anything. She didn't want anything too light or anything too dark. I'm hoping that I have not broken the rules. All the colors look fine for the most part. Like these are my colors. So all the colors look fine on it for the most part. I think it'll be all right. If anything else, if I need to like outline something in some black, if I need to do some back stitching, I can do that. But these are some of the colors. Some of them are on my shared floss, and I'm not going to grab that out. These are some of my colors. And this is 28 count haunted by 28 count haunted linen. Sorry, the dog is right on my foot. What are you doing, Bubba Dog? This is 28 count linen. Picture this plus haunted, and I think this is gonna be perfect. I don't know. The idea of doing a monster house on something that's like beige was kind of sad to me. So I decided I was gonna try something different. If the camera is shaking, I'm sorry. That would be the doggle. Anyways, this is one start. One start I just started this morning, which is why all the stuff is out and why there's still a needle in it. It's like this little section here at the very bottom in the center. So very exciting, very exciting. Picture this plus 28 count in haunted. I'm going to leave this guy on here just because it's easier for me to do that than try to remember where I'm at. This is my other start since I did my last floss tube. This is Mill Hill, Wanda Wands Mill Hill kit. I did it on 14 count fillers cloth because I almost always have a roll or 15 of them lying around. If I'm going to do 14 count Ada, it's always, and it's not going to be something fancy like the Witch's Garden Crafts. It's almost always going to be a fillers cloth. I like the color of it. I like the way it feels. It is stiffer than like a hand dyed, but I still like it. This is Wanda's Wands. I am getting there. So I am on the last like little, I'll figure it out later. I'm on the last little baggie of beads. So I'm doing some of these like pink beads right now. So I'm in the middle of doing the witch with some pink beads. I'd probably finish this today if I wanted to, and I'm going to do some stitching on it because I want to take video of it for the next week's video. Because I'll be talking about kind of exploring how I did beading and some of the things I've learned and all that good fun junk. Things I'm going to apply to future beaded projects like my Mirabilia, there we go. But yeah, this is Wanda's Wands. Last time you saw it, it was not nearly as done. I wasn't even done with the cross stitch, I think, last time you guys saw it. So, bye-bye. It's done. Or not done, it's close. It will be a finish by the next floss tube for sure. Those are my starts. Whips. I worked on this yesterday. This, you probably won't be able to see all of it because it is pretty big. This is the Forest Fairy Tale SAL by Maria at, I don't know why I always want to call her, because her emails come as Maria, but at Quaternion Designs. I am 3 weeks behind probably. I worked on this yesterday, and I'm almost done with the black in this release. So this is like the first week release after the frame. Once I get things done, once I get the black done, to be honest, it will be quicker because like there's just these little pops of color here and there. Stop it. Anyways, so the idea of keeping the Femurs and Fungi SAL on the table has run into a snag, but that's okay. So I'm here. This, I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I did. I mentioned that there was like an imperfection in the fabric or like a tear in the fabric. I don't know if I did it. I probably did. It's right under, like right over rather this little tree. I don't think it's going to bother me. I have decided. I don't think it's going to bother me because I think it will be at the like very top. It won't be in the middle of a design. Nothing is going to get wonky in terms of the way stitches look while it's on here. So I think it should be all right. But yeah, this is Forest Fairy Tale. God dang it. Big gummit. There we go. This is Forest Fairy Tale by Quaternion Stitches. Or Designs, rather. Designs. So, this is my Moonlight Market. Up to date, but I'm not caught up because there's one more release right here. And then, guys, I think this is almost done. I said that last floss tube as well. I think this is almost done. Like, this is one of my 2 Blackwork SALs. There's 3 Blackwork SALs, technically. And so this is one of 2 projects that I have 2 fabrics for, and 2 projects, in essence, for. And that's just because I started it on linen here, this casual linen from Zweigert. I think it's casual. Pretty sure it is. And the problem with blackwork on linen is that it just looks really messy. It puckers badly. You might not be able to see it just because of the way like the camera works, but the camera is forgiving, I guess, when it comes to stitching. But it looks messy to me. But I'm not going to like throw away progress I've made. Like, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to waste that money. So I'm going to just do it again. I'll show you the other one in just a second. This is the more like candy colors, like brights floss colorway, and this is the most recent one, this little Bat Echoes, and it's super cute. I hope you can see it. It's super cute. It's the only one that's we've had so far that's been in completely one color. Like even this up here kind of looks like it's in one color, but it's technically 2 colors. There's an orange and a red, or an orangey red and a red. But this is the only one that's been all one color. And I think I actually messed it up, to be honest, because I think there was another one that had French knots, but I don't remember where it was because I don't think I did the French knots. I think it's this one. Oh, no, I did the French knots. So this is one of the only 2 that have French knots as well. I did the French knots on the linen. I don't think I did the French knots for this one on on the Ada. But anyways, this is the linen, cashel linen, and then this is the most recent one, Bat Echoes, and then there's one that goes right here. This is the same thing, but in linen and in a darker kind of jewel tone color palette. Yeah, I didn't do I don't know if you can see it. I didn't do the French knot for this one, I don't think. Nope, I didn't. But I did the French knot for these little bad eyes here. But yeah, this is my linen, or my Ada one. This is just, I think this is fiddler's cloth. It's definitely fiddler's cloth. But yeah, I like it. They're so cute. I like these little bats. Anyways, there we go. There we go. So that's my Moonlight Market SAL by Urban Stitches. I don't think I said that. Urban Stitches. This is my other Blackwork SAL. This is the year-long like floral SAL. There's not really a name for it. So year-long Blackwork SAL by Steady Thread on Facebook. Again, if you ever want to be part of this, what she does is she releases them for free in the Facebook group weekly. So there's another one that I need to catch up on. I tend to do these on Sundays. Is when I catch up on SALs, but or the weekends, I guess technically. But this one is released weekly for free on the Facebook group. At the end of the year, when the SAL is completed, she bundles them up and sells it on her Etsy. So if you like this, even if you're not planning on doing it right now, you should go ahead and sign up for the, like, get on the Facebook, join the Facebook group, do all that kind of good fun stuff. Most recent ones here are this guy here and this guy here, I believe. I don't think you've seen, I think you've seen everything else. I loved this little tulip. I think it's super cute. Again, I did this first on linen and wasn't going to waste it, and then did it on Ada. So yeah, this little tulip is super cute. Generally, I try to keep similar colors away, but to be honest, that pink is just perfect for that tulip. So, and then these guys, I don't know what these would be called, but I do like the fact that they look really good in the orange, and they have this kind of like overlap experience that I really like. Experience. Ooh, that was douchey. No, thank you. They overlap in a weird way, like the lines overlap, and I like it. Oh, that was weird. These are the two most recent ones here. Yes, I'm pretty sure you guys saw this one. If not, this would be 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. So yeah, these two here. I like this yellow vase. I've been doing a lot of these yellow vases. Not really a lot, but I've done a couple of them. And I just really like it. I dig it. I dig the pink. This is one of the few ones that I was able to do both projects, both fabrics, in the same colors. So that is the year-long SAL by Steady Thread. Jeez Louise. My brain just was like, nah, I don't think so. I was like, well, that happens every once in a while. This is my Long Dog sampler. This is Dilemma by Long Dog. This is fabric by Forbidden Fiber Co. It's an aqua 18 count Ada rather, like in Mermaid, I think is the name. I haven't done a whole bunch of this, but I'm pretty sure that this little flower here was not here last time we talked. So I wanted to make sure I threw it in here too. I need to do more work on this. I've got the beginnings of this bird. I'm not trying to become a multi-whip non-monogamous stitcher. I really am not. I like having lots of SALs, but I have started my own mess, I think. But that's my Long Dog, Dilemma by Long Dog. And then, last but not least, this is my Deadly Aquarium SAL. Like most of my SALs, it is caught up, but it is not all the way caught up. Like, I'm not behind, but I'm not caught up. These are the most recent guys here. And then I hadn't done this coral last time I talked to y'all. But this little, it's really hard to see him. I might have to blow him up a little bit for y'all to see him. But he is I forget what she called them. Some sort of sea serpent type thing. I can tell you. So this one's an anglerfish. I knew that one. This was a black dragon fish. I was almost afraid that I had done like I had done something wrong and like mislabeled some of my threads, that this was not as light as it should be, like this background, this little ledge. But other people's, I saw Beck Stitches Everything's as well, and it also, like hers also looked like mine, so I'm not worrying about it. But this is a black dragonfish. I might have to zoom him up so you guys can see him. And then this is an anglerfish. There is a dragon, not a dragon, a dragon, wrong Sal. There is a shark that goes in this one right here, and then a squid that goes in this one right here. So that's the most recent one. I won't tell you what kind of sharks, because one of the people I stitch with was very excited about it. So I won't ruin it in case you are also like my friend and are excited about it and don't want me to ruin it for you. But this is a Deadly Aquarium. So again, like most of my SALs, I tend to finish these on Sundays because that's when I have like the most like uninterrupted stitch time, except for Saturdays as well, most of the time. So I'm going to catch up on these guys. I'm going to do Monster House. Yeah. So those are my whips. Sorry, I had to make lists. Plans. I'm still planning on doing the Dancing Wishes SAL. I haven't started it yet. I have most of the stuff I would need for it. In fact, I'm going to show you some of the stuff I would need for it. But I'm still planning on doing it. It's not, or Dancing Witches. It's not a SAL right now. Cat canceled the SAL, but I'm still planning on doing it. I think it's a fun pattern anyways, and I'm excited to look at some of these like fancy flosses and what they will look like on some of my fancy fabrics. So Dancing Witches is still being done. That is by RavenStitchCraft. And if you're like, if that's the kind of stuff that you like, she does a lot of that kind of stuff, and she has a Patreon. I'll put it in my my description, and that is where the Shadow Stitchers are starting out. Our small coven, I think, is starting down there in not down there, but in RavenStitchCraft's Patreon. So you can look that up if you like. I'm still planning on doing the Herbalist SAL, catching up with the Herbalist SAL. It is small little releases, but they are weekly, and so I'm going to be behind on that for a bit, I'd imagine. But as soon as I get Forest Fairy Tale caught up, I should be able to start working on either the Herbalist or the next one I'm about to mention. So the Herbalist SAL is still on my plan list. The Book of Fungi SAL I also bought. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. It is these itsy bitsy little cross stitch books where like what you're doing every week or every release is you're literally making the pages and the covers and all that kind of stuff. It has a finishing kind of tutorial thing in there. Super cute. She has other ones as well from past SALs. I'm going to catch up on that as well because similarly to Herbalist, they're small little releases, so you can do them pretty quick. But I had to catch up, and that's the problem. The Book of Fungi SAL is by LivingOnTheRainbow, and then the Herbalist SAL is by, I will tell you, WorldOnAStringByDara. So Living on a Rainbow, on the Rainbow, is the Book of Fungi SAL, and WorldOnAStringByDara is the Herbalist SAL. So those are two plans I got. I also have a couple Mill Hill kits. I'm going to show you one that I have in my haul, as well as a Haunted Mansion that I showed you in both the video where I did kind of the starting of the Mill Hill kit, like my last video. And so that's Haunted Mansion. I already showed that one. I can show it again if you'd like, somewhere in here. This one right here. And then I will also be doing the Queen Anne's House, which I'll show you when I do haul in just a second. So those are also plans of mine. And I also want to do more work on Mirabilia and Long Dog because it's been a bit since I've done either of those. So those are my plans for now. Lastly but not leastly, we're going to do haul. I have a good bit of haul. I have some stuff that's actually in the mailbox right now that I don't feel like going to go get. So I'm not going to. I'll get it later. But let me kind of get this out of my way. No. So haul. Most of this haul is either from Etsy or it's from 123Stitch. I'll put all the shops I bought stuff if you're interested in them in my description. So this is my most recent 123Stitch haul. They had some clearance stuff that I went and looked through. Sorry for the crinkles. I bought this pattern, which is With Thy Needle, or With My Needle. This is the Anne Perry 1816 reproduction. sampler. And so my plan is to kind of, in the future, not anytime soon, but in the future, do a reproduction sampler as a first, because I haven't done one before. This is another pack of Thimble Pack Plus. I mentioned the other day that I like beat up my finger during the Mill Hill SAL, or the Mill Hill project that I was working on. These are lifesavers. I found the other pack because I thought I had lost them, which is why I bought another one. But it's okay. Oh, excuse me. It's okay. They're helpful. So those are the Thimble Plus pack. They have all kinds of different thimples in them. And then this is the other one that I was talking about. This is the Christmas Village set. This is Queen Anne's house. Queen Anne house right here. Not Queen Anne's house, but Queen Anne house. Like that's the type of house it is. Whatever. You know what I meant. So there's those. I bought these on Etsy by just Crossing Stitches on Etsy. This is a floss winder kind of ruler, if you will. And I used it to set up for my Satsuma Street. It makes them smaller than I have been making them, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means that it will be a bit better. And then these are just nice kind of like DMC stickers that I'm hoping will stay on my little Kumihimo bobbins. So there you go. Just Crossing Stitches. And then I've got stuff in here. This I also bought at 123 Stitch. This is a bead bob. I forgot what they're called. They'll be on there. I talked about it in my last video. These are some of the beads from the Mill Hill SAL Mill Hill kit I'm working on. It is a SAL through Beck Stitches Everything. Just stick these off to the side because I have to organize them. Oh, no. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go find shit because this is the way my life is. Lord. I'm telling you, discombobulated. I think it got stuck on the back of my tray, on my thing. That's why. Maybe some of that video will be in my bloopers, but I've never done bloopers before, so why would I start now? Alright, so this is some of the haul in terms of thread that I have. So we'll start here. This is Night Stalker's Calling, one of my favorites. This is the color Raven. I bought enough for the Dancing Witches SAL, so this is one of my options for the Dancing Witches SAL, which I am leaning toward. Raven, Purta. And then this is my Night Stalker's Calling like subscription, like thread subscription. So this is Golden Girls theme. So this says Shady Pines Ma. It's so cute. Little thread, not thread, little needle minder. And this is Blanche, which is beautiful. Very trans flag, very cute. Blanche. This is Rose. And then this is Dorothy. Fun fact, in college we did a lot of like group Halloween costumes. Me and my friends, like we'd have a couple different groups of Halloween costumes among us. And I was Sophia, because I was the shortest, and I was a crocodius, the most grumpy of my friend group, the shortest and most grumpy of my friend group. So no Sophia thread, but fond memories. I do quite like the Golden Girls. Thread Pines, Shady Pines Ma, very cute. So that's my subscription for my third subscription for Night Stalker's Calling. If you want to get on his Night Stalker's Calling's subscription, it's easiest to do it at Patreon. If you want just 1 month of it, you don't want to continuing kind of like recurring thing, you can just do it at Etsy, at their Etsy shop. Both of those will be in my thing. This is Stitchy Stuff. This is 100% cotton. This is my first time ordering from Stitchy Stuff, but this is medieval. And this is one of my other options for the Dancing Witches pattern. I like it. The only thing is it's a little bit lighter than, quite a bit lighter than Raven. And so I think Raven might still look better, but we'll see. There's that. This is from Dyeing for Cross Stitch Silk. This is all silk. I'm pretty sure this is all silk. Yeah. This is through their website. I don't know if they have an Etsy. I don't think they do. This is through their website. I saw someone mention it in their Flosstube, probably Cross Stitch the Globe, perhaps. I meant to buy 2 of these. I thought I had bought 2 of these because this was another option that we had, that I had rather, for the dancing witches, but I only have 50 yards of it. It may be enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is Solo. It's a black and dark gray. I bought 2 of these. This was another option, I think, but I think this is too light for it, perhaps. We'll see. This is Cafe Alot. Cafe Alot. I'm putting New Orleans to shame because I am having a hard time with this. Cafe Alot, whatever. 2 yards, or two skeins of this is 100 yards of this floss. I think it's 100 yards, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And then these 2 are Desert Landscape and Vintage Boho. These are ones I just thought were pretty, to be completely honest. Just thought they were pretty, and so I bought them. Yep, there's those. I thought I had more than that, but I guess I don't. I guess part of what would have been my haul was put into my starts. So I also bought the Monster House SAL and then the threads for that. The fabric for that and the threads for that a couple weeks ago. I guess this is all I got for you. I have another... I think I have some threads in the mailbox too, but I'll talk about those next time. Anyways, holler if you need anything. Let me know if there's anything that I can improve or anything that you think I can get, or that anything you like, right? Anything. Feel free to tell me whatever you want. I am not sensitive. I don't know why I said it that way. Feel free to tell me whatever you want. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm suddenly so sleepy. I might cut some of this out. You don't need my ramblings, I'm sure. Feel free to leave a comment, question, comment, concern down in the comments. Jeez Louise. Follow. I'd love to have some people follow me. That'd be great. And I have people following me. I'd love to have more people following me. I like to build community, so this is fun. Let me know if there's anything I can change, anything I can get better. Holler if you need me, and I'll see you later. Bye!